He doesn't want to stay. It's too cold. You go play?
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I am Taylor. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 and today I'm going to be sharing a day in the life video. And I'm actually collabing today with 2 of my best friends here on YouTube. Tamara over at Southern Wife Everyday Life and Jess over at Jess and the Boys. Tamara is a working mom and she has 1 little boy and I love her. She does what's for dinners and everything just like me, and but she does work, so a lot of her meals are pretty easy meals, and I think that you guys will like her if you haven't already checked her out. I know I've collabed with her in the past, so most of y'all probably know her, but if you don't, make sure you go check her out. And then Jess over at Jess and the Boys, she's a stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 2 boys, and they do what's for dinners and stuff as well, so make sure you check them out. I love them as well. Just got my homeschooling, which is more similar to me, but then Tamara's got the working mom, which is more similar to I know some of y'all. So make sure you go check out both of their channels. Their links will be down below. I already showed y'all kitchen's a mess this morning. I showed y'all my to-do list. I don't have a whole lot of stuff to do today, but I am going to be making a cake because I thought that would be fun to share with you guys because I really wanted to make this cake. And that was what kind of spurred the collab between me and the other 2 girls. I was like, I want to make this cake, but I don't want it to be in a video by itself because I'm just kind of winging it. Maybe a day in the life. And they were like, yeah, we can do a day in the life. So I'm going to share me making that cake today. It's going to be, you probably could read it, hot chocolate peppermint poke cake. It sounds delicious. I have this chocolate pudding that I bought. Dark chocolate peppermint pudding. So that's what I'm going to be using. And it just sounded like a good idea. But first, I need to get this kitchen cleaned up because it's a mess. Because I didn't do clean kitchen at night last night. Kids are outside playing. It's freaking cold out there. I don't want to go for a walk like I had on the list. But we will do that at some point. Yeah, kids are outside playing. So I'm going to turn on some sort of true crime podcast and get the kitchen cleaned up.
start with this.
No, you can still stir some.
It's getting brown. Or brown. Yummy. And a little minty.
Okay, time to get started on the cake. I'm starting this like pretty early in the day because if you've ever made like a poke cake, you know it needs to like set. Whether it's with pudding or jello, it needs to set in the fridge. So I want to be able to eat this tonight for dessert and let y'all know how it was. So we need to get it started early. I have a box of Devil's Food cake mix. You could use anything you want. The recipe that I'm sort of basing this on used red velvet, which red velvet is basically just chocolate cake but red. And then that would be like a pretty color for the cake. But I'm going with chocolate, and my cake's going to be like all brown with some whipped cream for the frosting. So I've got this, and we're just going to make it according to the package directions. I need 1.25 cups of water, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. So I've got that. And then I've got my 9x13. And this is going to bake on 350 for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get that prepared. The recipe that I'm basing this off of says that you could add peppermint extract to the cake mix, because as I said, this is a hot chocolate peppermint cake. But I have this peppermint pudding, and I don't want it to be overwhelmingly like peppermint flavored cake. So I'm just going to be using this for our peppermint flavor and hope that that is enough. I will also be using this like peppermint crunch stuff on the top. But yeah, I'm not going to add any extra peppermint extract, even though I have it, because I just don't want it to be overwhelmingly peppermint flavored. So I will have how I make it listed out down below for you guys to follow. But I will also link to the original recipe that I kind of got the idea from. So both of those will be down below for you guys if you're interested. But I'm going to go ahead and get this cake mix prepared and in the oven. Okay, here's my cake. It took 25 minutes and now it is done. Toothpick inserted into the center, came out clean. While that was baking, I started working on making some breakfast burritos for Andy's breakfast. I have a video where I shared how I make these, so I will leave it linked down below. That's why I'm not sharing how I make it today. Just cooking up some sausage, gonna toss some eggs and some salsa in there, roll it up in some tortillas. Pretty easy. But I'm gonna let this cool for about 10 minutes and then we will poke some holes in it. Okay, cake has been cooling for about 10 minutes and now I'm gonna go through and poke a bunch of holes in it. And then I'm gonna let it cool completely before I add my pudding. I'm just gonna prepare this according to the box directions and then pour it over the cake. But as I said, I'm gonna let this cool probably for about an hour so that it's completely cooled before I put the pudding on. You can use a straw, you can use the end of a wooden spoon, whatever you have to make the circles. I have this little like old ice pick thing. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna use the end of this to make some holes. What are y'all doing to this tablecloth? Take one bowl.
I can't.
So lunch for them is Mississippi chicken. I made that last night, so leftovers as usual. If you've been here, you know we usually have leftovers for lunch. So that's what they have, and it's hot, so make sure you blow on it. And I actually ate one of those breakfast burritos while I was cooking and rolling this up. I was like, I want one of these. So that's what I ate for lunch. About to finish working on this cake so it can cool in the fridge, and then we'll probably do school. Okay, so I've got this Godiva dark chocolate peppermint pudding. If you can't find this, as I said, you could just use like a chocolate pudding or a white chocolate pudding and add in some peppermint extract, which is what the original recipe calls for. So I will have that link down below for measurements and everything. But my box of pudding says to mix this with 2 cups of cold milk with a whisk for 2 minutes, and it will be soft set in 5 minutes. And once it starts to set, I'm going to pour it over my cake, making sure that it gets into those holes. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid on this and stick it in the fridge for about 15 minutes so that pudding can set. So now I'm going to make a whipped topping, and for this you could just use like Cool Whip or spray whipped cream, which spray whipped cream is what I was going to do, and just like top each piece of cake individually. But when I found this recipe, I knew I wanted to do this. So I've got 1.5 cups of heavy cream that I am going to beat for about 2 minutes over like a medium heat with my whisk here at my KitchenAid. And then after about 2 minutes, it'll be starting to thicken. And I'm going to take 1 cup of hot chocolate mix, or I just have Nesquik, which you can make hot chocolate with. So I'm using Nesquik. I'm going to mix that in on like medium high for a couple minutes until stiff peaks start to form.
If you want more,
That is good. Oh my goodness.
What?
This whipped cream that's going on the cake.
You tasted it?
Yeah, y'all want to taste it? Y'all can lick the beater. It's just whipped cream and hot chocolate powder. You want some? Here. You want a spoon?
Yeah.
So you can each have some?
I think like thing. That's good.
Is it really good?
Yes. Yeah.
You really like it?
Yes.
Do you think we got on the cake?
Yes. I think it would be good on the cake.
It's really good. It really tastes like hot chocolate, but whipped cream form. So I think this is gonna be really good on the cake.
He's
Okay, it's been about. Oh no!
What?
The pudding stuck to the roof of the container. That means I'm gonna have way too much like whipped cream. It's okay. I'll just spread it back out. But the pudding is mostly set. So, or it is set. It's like thick pudding. I'm just gonna spread that back out there. And then we're gonna top this with our whipped cream. And then our peppermint crunch. And this will be done. I find that the pudding, the poke cakes are like better the longer it sits in the fridge. So I think we're gonna have a piece now. But it'll be a small piece and then we'll have more tonight. What do y'all think of the cake?
Good. It's good.
You think they should make it?
What?
You think the people should make it?
Yes.
Think it'd be perfect for Christmas?
Yes.
I think the same thing. I think it's delicious. Highly recommend hot chocolate, peppermint hot chocolate poke cake.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
Those are not wither roses. Those are dead branches from a tree. They I guess they kind of look like wither roses.
More than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah.
Whoa, balloons, G. What do you want to say? Here's wings. Where's your... Yeah, it's upside down.
so lucky. Oh, oh, oh. Still can't believe you love me.
We just finished watching Rudolph, and it's 5:30, and it's almost dark outside, but not quite dark. It's pretty freaking chilly, though. But the kids want to go outside and play, so they went outside to play before it gets dark all the way. And I have started on dinner. I've got a turkey breast in the air fryer, and that's probably going to take about an hour. So I don't really have anything to do. I need to make my iced coffee, cold brew coffee. Check that off my list. And then the only thing that I had left to do on my to-do list is to give the kids a bath and for me to shower, which I will do like after dinner. But dishes, I do need to unload the dishwasher, but I will probably have the kids help me with that after dinner. So I think I'm gonna get my cold brew started for tomorrow and then just do nothing while dinner cooks. Okay, it's like 6:30 now and dinner is done, so this is what we are having. As I said, it's turkey breast that I made in the air fryer. Made some mashed potatoes and some green beans. And if you want to see how I did it, make sure you come back on Sunday to watch the What's for Dinner.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side? What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself and sit in silence, until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Wow, oh, 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 oh.
Got Lily set up in here playing Minecraft now on our old computer, which is our homeschool computer. And Elijah is on the Switch playing Minecraft. We're all playing in the same world. And then I'm on the computer. And if Andy was here, he'd be playing on his phone with his controller. He uses the PlayStation controller via Bluetooth attached to his phone to play in the same world as us. But, we all showered. We're in PJs. The kids decided on showers instead of baths, so that they would have more time to play Minecraft. And it's 8 o'clock now, so we've got about 40 more minutes before bedtime. We'll read a book, have a snack, and they'll go to bed. And then when they go to bed, I'll still have probably like an hour or so until Andy gets home. So I'm going to work on catching up on some YouTube videos from some friends. But I don't have anything else to do. Dishes are done, kitchen's clean. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. Don't forget, as I mentioned at the beginning, this was a collab with my friends Jess and Tamara. So make sure you check out their videos down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!